Hey guys, so today I thought that I would show you my August bullet journal setup. So this is the first bullet journal video I'm doing. I've been doing bullet journaling since the beginning of this summer, but I thought that I would just show you how I'm setting up my August spreads to sort of get me ready for more back to school type videos. So for August, I thought I would go with this kind of hanging basket floral theme that I've seen a lot of on Pinterest actually, and that was my cat jumping off of my lap. I really like these. I think that they look really dainty and cute. So here's my sort of monthly hub where I can keep track of all the different little things that I might want to take down notes of or remember for the month. So on the top left corner I have my month at a glance like I would have in my future log, and here I can just sort of transfer any appointments or things I need to remember to put down in my weekly spreads as appointments or events. Then on the top right, I have a little goals section. I like to establish monthly goals for myself, just to sort of keep me on track with more personal things that I want to accomplish. And then I have my memories section where as the month goes along, I can write down things I want to remember. And then on the bottom left, I have just a little doodle. It says, "Actually I can," which is one of my favorite quotes. And then I have a little hanging basket, and I tried to make it look like I stuck a post-it note on there with some washi tape. And so this is my August habit tracker. I like to keep it very simple, minimalist, very few lines when it comes to, oh, my cat has now joined us. So the habit tracker is where I'm going to sort of record little things that I want to make sure I do each and every day, and such as waking up early, tidying, exercising, eating healthy, and then each day as I accomplish these goals, I can color in a little square that corresponds. In this way I'll be able to see patterns and what I'm good at doing and what I need to sort of work on doing more of. And so here I'm just going to fill in a little notes section, which I forgot to put in before filming this video. I like to have a small notes section in this main spread for things that don't necessarily go with a specific week, but I don't feel like using my main notes page at the start of my bullet journal for. So for example, I've just been using this page and I filled it in with some starting university tips that I found in a YouTube video. So that's just an idea of things that I can fill in that section. So here, this is probably one of my most important pages for my August spread. This is my back to school to-do list and shopping list. So there's not much on here yet, but there definitely will be as the month goes by. So to-do list is very small things, and then shopping list is going to include all of my supplies, notebooks, pens, but also I need a new desk, my textbooks once I know what they are, just little things like that. And I find having everything in the same place is going to be very helpful. And so here I'm just filling in, this is going to be my video blog ideas page. This isn't my most beautiful header that I've ever made, but you know, it's going to be fine. I want to really film a lot of videos and shoot a lot of blog posts in advance for when I go back to school, just so that I can stay on track and not really stress about all my homework and then also having to film a video and shoot a blog post for that week. So here I'm just going to fill in all of my sort of back to school September video ideas. And so here I am, I'm just starting my first weekly spread. For August, I actually got the dates right this time, which is a very, very rare occasion. As you can see, I'm using my phone in the bottom corner for inspiration for this layout. I found the photo on Pinterest, and if I can link it in the description, I definitely will. For the summer, because I haven't had much to do with like strict deadlines, I haven't really had to stick to the same layout every week for productivity. Oh, I'm losing my voice here. This always happens when I record anything. So I've been really enjoying just sort of switching up my weekly spreads every week, seeing what sort of layout works best for me. This is my second week doing this kind of layout where I have my main to-do lists, my daily activities in the sort of center section, and then having trackers and notes and stuff on the margins. So I'm not sure if this is going to work for me during the school year, but for this past couple of weeks it has helped me keep track of events and to-do lists. So here I'm doing a this week section where I'm just writing down for each day if I have events or appointments. This is the least straight line I have ever drawn in my entire life, but you know, it's fine. So I gave 2 lines for every day. If I were doing this for school, I would not have given that few lines for each day, but because it is the summer and I very rarely have more than 1 or 2 things going on in a day, I didn't think I really needed that much space. And so now I'm just using my zebra mild liner in gray to do sort of color accents and embellishments, little borders and stuff. I recently discovered that these actually have 2 tips, and I was so excited about learning that it's not just a broad tip, they also have a fine tip. I found that extremely exciting. I really love these hanging baskets. I think that they look so cute, and they're summery, but they're not like overwhelmingly summery because I'm not a huge fan of summer, so I really like this theme. And they're super easy to draw as well, which is really nice. So here I'm just writing down weekly goals. I think it's easier to accomplish those monthly goals I set up for myself if I have smaller weekly goals to do. So I like having a little section every week to keep track of that. And then here for some reason I decided to do a weird outlined header for my weekly notes, but it looks awful, and I'm going to change it in a minute, don't you worry. Oh, lighting changed, okay. So this is my sleep tracker. I was ill last week, and I found that having a sleep tracker was very helpful for me when I started to see that I was feeling better when I slept more. Surprise, surprise. But I really enjoyed keeping track of that, so I decided to fill it in again for this week. And I started out 3 hours because I don't really ever get less than 3 hours of sleep, luckily enough. And here I'm just adding these little floral wreath type embellishments alongside every day. And here we go, I realized that the notes header looked awful, and I am changing it with a black Super Tips Crayola marker. And then just a little hanging basket for decoration. Oh, and if you hear any noises in the background, it's my cat freaking out, as she does. She's a cat. Yeah, I'm really happy with the way this month's spread turned out. I feel like I'm really starting to get the hang of things. Of course, my lines aren't always straight and my lettering isn't always perfect, but I like the minimal-ish way that these spreads look. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please comment below if you would like more bullet journaling type videos, and I'd be happy to post them for you. Bye!